this pencil. This pencil, you know how it is being made? We very often we buy pencil, but we won't think about that. How these pencils are being made. These pencils are made out of two wooden halves. This looks like a cylinder, but it is made out of two wooden halves, and inside you can see a black tip that is made out of graphite. It is called graphite stick. This graphite stick is inserted, and after inserting, this both half woods are being glued to fix as one. And the most important, this graphite, what is inside that black color, this is more important for this pencil. If the graphite is missing, will this wood be able to write? What do you think? No. So graphite, the inner core is very, very important. And this inner core is made up of graphite powder mixed with clay. This inner core is made out of graphite powder, and it is mixed with clay so that it can bind together. And if this pencil is left alone, can it do any wondrous things? So now I am leaving the pencil alone. Can it do anything wonder? No. When this pencil is allowing somebody to hold freely, when this pencil is allowing someone to hold it freely, then this pencil can do wonders. For example, you take artist. When the artist taking this pencil, it should be freely handled. If the pencil is stiff-necked, what happens? Will the artist able to draw? No. So the first lesson, we have to feel that we are the pencil and God is the artist. We have to allow God to hold our hand freely. If God held our hands freely, we can do wondrous things on this earth. Why God has created us? Do you think to live our life as we like? No. He wants to do His power, His blessing through us. So we have to be humble. So when we are humble in the hands of God, we can do wondrous things. 1 Peter 5 verses 6 says, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 6, humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that He may exalt you in due time. So, humbleness. And we should allow God to hold our hands, hold our life. Then, now and then, after using, now and then what happens to the pencil? It becomes blunt. After it becomes blunt, will it able to write very clearly? No. So very often the pencil needs to undergo painful suffering, sharpening. It needs to sharpen. When we sharpen, we will get good writings and good pictures. In our Christian life also, we need to undergo cruel situation, painful situation. But that situation also, we have to take it in positive. Will you put the fan? I'm feeling hot. Okay? So we undergo pain in Christian life. Do you think our lives are bed of roses? No. Why sufferings comes? It's to shape us. So what it says, we need a lot of chipping work. We need a lot of chipping work, shaping work to be done in our life. So what God is doing, God is using knife to prune, to make into a good shape. Pruning is done. If you go to tea, coffee, estate and all, will the estate owners allow the tree to go as it likes? When it grows as it likes, it's of no use. So they do pruning work. Here, God is doing what? Pruning work within us. Second one, He puts in a wheel of fashioning. He puts in a wheel of fashioning. He puts us in the crucible of refining. refining. What is crucible? It's a சோதனையின் காலம்னு தமிழ்ல சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா? We are in the crucible time. Why? To refine. What is the meaning for the word refine? To purify. And sometimes he takes rod of chastisement. Rod in the means not in the way of punishment, chastisement. That is meant we take rod to our kids. Why? Because we don't like them? Is it so? No. We love them. We want to correct them. Same way, God is taking the rod to correct us. God is using hammers. Why he is using hammers? To break our unbelief, to break our self-will, to break worldly ambition, to break our pride, to break our temper, to break selfishness feeling, jealousy, all those things he wants to break because he loves us. When we have all these characters like unbelief, pride, temper, selfish, all automatically we will go to wrong direction. So God is using so many things to shapen us. So first one, we should allow God to hold us. Second one, very often we undergo pain, suffering. It's all for good. It's all for good. Third one, when pencil does any mistakes, when we are writing anything, any mistakes occurs, what do? It's easy to erase it. It's easy to erase it. The same way in our life, when we commit mistake, we need somebody to cleanse us. That is our Jesus. That is our Jesus. Jesus is the only person who can cleanse our sin. So pencil, we can use it at the time when there is any mistake occurred, it is easily being corrected. First it can be an error. If we leave that error just like that, it can be seen. Am I correct? If you are not erasing the error, what happens? We can see that error. That is mirror. Error, first time is a error, second time is a mirror, and third time it will become terror. It will become terror. So we have to be very careful. When we commit mistakes, we need an Almighty to erase once for all, not for time being. See, in Bible it says, he throws our sin to what depth? Sea depth. We cannot measure the depth of the sea. That extreme. But do our fellow men forgive like that? To the extreme? Like how God does? No. So our mistakes should be erased by the power of God. He is the only person who can cleanse us. Next comes the inner organ. If this inner organ is, already I said this statement, if this inner organ is not there, it's the pencil of no use. Same way, we should have a good heart. How we can have a good heart? We should have the word of God. We should keep always the 10 commandments in our heart. My daddy, whenever he says, he will ask us to pray in the night. Did you pray? He will ask. After completing the prayer, he will ask us, did you tell the 10 commandments? The practice what he gave till today, before going to bed. I cannot skip that because my daddy taught I should follow it. Appa எனக்கு என்ன கொடுத்தாங்க? The same. Our Father is who? God. He has given good words. How to live on this earth, how to prepare ourselves for the second coming, and how we are going to live with him. All those things he has given in the Bible. And we should have all those things in our heart, and we have to practice in our day-to-day life. Then only we can be a useful product. Then we can be the useful product. Okay, the last one. When we write with a pencil on the wall or anywhere or in the paper, after erasing also, you can find the mark over there? The impression will be there. But the writings are erased, but the impression will be there. So God, what is telling? We are his children. We are his children. He wants us to live a life that must be impressed. that should leave a mark on this earth. Since we call Jesus our God, what type of impression are we ready to put on this earth? We are learned till today, we are talking about Jesus. Why? When he was on this earth, he led a life what his father said. Let's ask the same question. Do we live a life what our father is expecting? So we have to live a good life that brings a what? Mark. So what? Make a difference. We should not live a life according to other people. Our life should be totally different. Live an exemplary life. Live an exemplary life. That means your life should be example to others. Next, our lives should be a living epistle. What is epistle? It's a printed message. Our life should be a message for others. Once we die, so and so lived, they died. That should not be our message. Our life should be printed. That type of, and we should be the torch bearer. We should be the torch bearer. Matthew 5:16 it says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." Okay, so five lessons out of this small pencil. We have 5 important spiritual lessons. First one is submit yourself in the mighty hands of God. Endure the painful sharpening experience. Endure. Accept. Any painful comes in your life, accept. My God knows what to do for me. He has a greater plan. He has a greater plan for me. So endure them. Erase. Immediately erase. Don't leave for a long time. Erase all the mistakes with the help of God. You have to strengthen the inner heart. How you can strengthen? By keeping God's words in your heart. Next, live an exemplary life. Setting a good example for the society and show so that our God in heaven can glorify. And the last one, be a burning and a shining light. And this is my message this morning. Thank you.